How are you doing?
Not the birthday I wanted, but I'm gonna enjoy it anyway.
We are alive. We are well. We are blessed. We are together in a virtual kind of way. And we get to kind of share with our family and friends.
Yes. So, yeah, here we are.
You look pretty.
Thanks.
I like your balloons.
Thanks. I have my pineapple.
I see that pineapples. You know, I stuck with the traditional. You know, I was racing home from work, and you know,
I said happy birthday. I'm like, I couldn't find a place that I went didn't have any balloons that said happy birthday. So I was like, well,
Dollar Tree got everything.
So,
how was your week? How was your weekend?
The weekend was crazy. It was raining here, so I feel like I was ripping and running a lot. And then like Sunday, I just kind of locked myself in because I had like looking at my to-do list, there were several incomplete or partially started projects. So I was like, you know what? I think I needed to stay in. And low key, I've been going to this boot camp on Sunday mornings. And
I saw that. How was it?
Well, I can move my arms today, so I'm better because last Tuesday I was like, I was sitting like this the whole time. I was like, I can't even lift my arms up. I don't even know what's going on here. So, so today we're gonna celebrate our birthdays, and we haven't done anything like about us. So most of the time people like kind of introduce themselves and just kind of talk about their experiences when they start a podcast. But we just kind of jumped right into guests. So why not?
You go.
Use your birthday, our birthday. Why do I always have to go first? Age.
Okay, I can go. How's my volume? Is it good or is there echo?
I'm not getting.
It's good.
Yep, it's good.
Awesome. So, my name is Erika Dupree-Klein, and I've been in the business 32 years. Living in Jacksonville, Florida right now. Hopefully make my way back to the Caribbean and open up a guest house and chocolate farm. That's my goal in 6 years. Thank you, Courtney. You know what? Right now, I am a pastry chef, also a manager of a coffee company, working on our second location, building our team, and finding myself at 51 years old, starting, you know, I guess you just evolve each birthday, and becoming a better person each time.
Yeah, well, you have guests. So before I introduce myself, because I know some of your guests are small and they can't be patient. This has been driving them crazy all day. So we're going to bring on your little guest. Oh, wait, I lost. They're not in the Well, we'll bring on your aunt, Sharon, to say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Erika.
Thank you.
Right?
Yeah.
Shanita? Yeah. Happy birthday, ladies. You are a beautiful 51-year-old.
Well, I'm not 51 yet.
Now. No. Shanita, she has 2 years younger.
Yeah, but it's coming.
I'm
not ready. Well, hopefully I won't be stuck in my house on 50.
You will be when it comes. You will be.
I can't hear you, Erika.
How are you?
I can't hear Erika.
Oh, she can't hear me. I'm not muted. Huh. Okay, can you hear me now?
She said hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you so much.
I still can't hear you.
Oh, they can't hear me.
I don't know. Okay, well, I think your other little guests are ready. Let's bring them on.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi, Mom. Uh-oh.
What's she doing?
Jackie.
Oh, wait, she's on a different one.
Oh.
Here we go.
Hi. Hi, Josie. Hi, Stone. You guys look great. I don't know if they can't hear me.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah.
They said thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you for.
baby.
I put on one
Thank
of
you,
my
Mom.
Christmas dresses.
Happy birthday, Shanita.
Thank
Happy
you. Make sure to
birthday.
show us her dress. She has on a dress.
Let me see your dress, Josephine.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Oh, well.
all right. Come on. Okay.
We're happy that
You're
you
in the.
guys came on the show. We appreciate you. Thank
You
you for
guys,
being
Sorry,
here, wishes.
decorating.
can you hear me, Erica?
Yes, I can hear
Oh,
you.
okay. I
What?
still can't. I can't hear you though.
Aw.
I don't know. Yeah.
Aw. Mm, yeah.
Okay, Josie, let us see your dress. She's showing us her dress.
Okay.
I
Ooh,
God,
this is my
pretty.
special
amazing.
Oh my.
We're ready for the party.
Oh,
in
okay.
sunlight. I
Okay.
love it. It's
I love
it's
it
my
too.
party dress.
That's gorgeous.
Family makes your heart so full of love.
First stone.
I appreciate you guys
And
so
even if
much.
you can't be there, it's still great.
Yeah.
There's
Hair like this.
Hey, baby.
Okay. She says that's not true.
We're getting a lot of feedback.
Oh, okay.
Huh. I'm not. I just can't hear Erica.
well, now you have hold on. I'm gonna add some more people
Oh, okay.
for you.
Hey, Jay.
Happy birthday, ladies.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
Good. We are having a good birthday at the house. Look, I have my cupcake.
Mine,
Awesome.
I haven't finished. I think I'm gonna decorate mine while we're on the show.
Oh, great.
I know, right?
Okay, you have someone else. Hold on.
Hi, Silver.
Hey,
Up.
Silver. She's on fire.
Everyone, also Silver is my cousin, and her birthday is on the 27th. She was my grandmother's birthday twin, and
Nice.
so yeah, we have quite a few Leos in our family. So it's always been July has always been a special month because my grandfather was on the 29th. My grandmother was 27, and then I was the 25th, and then we have some Leos in August. So feel very, very blessed to be able to share July and August with my family members as a special moment.
Yes, that's good. I'm glad. Now we have our other sister. She's on here somewhere. Cassandra. There she is. Hey,
Uh-oh.
San.
Hey, Sam.
Oh, wait,
Uh-oh.
your sound. Happy birthday. We can see you saying happy birthday. We just
We
can't
can
hear
read your lips. Oh, we can't hear you.
She's muted. I
Uh-oh.
don't know.
Huh.
I don't
Hi,
know.
beautiful. We love you so much. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
We'll bring her back in. Try to
Okay.
take off your earphones. It might be the earphones. Oh, great. Let's see. Can we hear you now, San?
I don't know. Happy birthday. Can you hear me?
They were not acting right. And then here we go. Hey.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
You just celebrated your birthday, girl.
I'm still celebrating. Listen.
Hey.
Hey, I'm not mad. I am not mad. Keep on celebrating too.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you killed your birthday picture. Your birthday photos were beautiful.
Oh my
That
God. Thank you.
I'm trying not
Thank
to
you.
curse because there's children watching, and I'm gonna behave myself today. But I think I texted you what I wanted to say.
Oh my goodness.
I texted so you can hear what I wanted to say.
What was so funny was the elders. When the elders they had jokes, but they were so supportive. So it was super great. It was super great.
You know what? Like, you might as well. if we've learned nothing else from this whole crazy experience, you might as well. You might as well. So okay, so Erica introduced herself. I haven't done that yet.
Yes, please do that.
A little baby in the group, and let's see. She's been cooking for what'd you say, 32 years?
Yeah.
I'm 23 years.
Yeah.
Which is crazy because people don't even believe me when I say that. I'm like, yes, I have been doing this for 23 wonderful, loving years. And not all of it has been great, but I'm still here. So I think that I probably am like the queen of reinvention. And I don't know if it's because I have ADD or I don't know, because I just have this like philosophy, like when stuff ain't fun, I just don't want to do it anymore. And I don't know if that's good for business. Like literally, if I'm not enjoying myself, and it's like I was maybe Marie Kondoing before it was a thing. Like this is not bringing me joy. I don't want to do it anymore. Which is maybe the wrong way to approach it, but that's how I feel.
Oh, look at my Sam. So Sam
Someone in the studio.
a mango. So you guys, so Sam, come Sam. So
Wait,
I'm sorry, I just had to interrupt. Come right behind me. So everyone, this is my island son. This is Lucata Samuel, and he's from St. Thomas. And so I didn't have time to like do my cake, but I baked a little pound cake. So he went and decorated my cake.
that's
So, do you see that? And it's fresh mango on top with a sparkler and sprinkles and icing. Oh, not yet. We'll sing together in a bit. He's ready to light it up. But I just want to say thank you. And he's not even in the food business, but he used to be one of our servers at Blue Chocolat. And we just claimed him as our own in our family. So thank you, Sam. Hi, Therese. Hi, beautiful.
Okay, before we get into our girl talk, my baby's on here. This is my baby I had when I met you.
Yeah.
So he's been with us for the very beginning of the journey.
Hey.
Hello. Happy birthday. Cheers. I'm great. How is everyone?
Although he was like in diapers when we first got started, but remember you come to the barbecue restaurant and he was in his playpen.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
Nobody wants to be introduced like that, Mom. Nobody wants that. They just want
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
No, he's been here.
You're better than me.
He's true.
I can be embarrassed.
Okay.
He's true to this. He's been here from the very beginning. Okay, can't tell me nothing about this journey. Been here the whole time.
Happy birthday. Love you.
Thank you. We love you too.
Love you. Thank you for coming on and saying happy birthday.
Peace out.
He's funny. That one has been through it with me.
Yes, he has. And he's also an amazing cook also.
Right. They let him.
He can make some biscuits, boy.
That's the originator of the red velvet waffle, which I loathe and despise, but that was all him. Yep. At 16, that was his invention. Like I felt like it was important for the kids as we were kind of going into that Magnolias on 29th Street. You guys were there. Remember how that space was?
Yep.
That they all needed like some buy-in, and so his contribution was the red velvet waffle. I feel like we have someone else down here, but I can't see who it is.
My sister.
The sister.
Hi, Belle.
Oh, we lost her. She was there.
Uh-oh.
We'll wait till she comes back. So
Also, Jay has said she can't hear. Can you guys? Can all of you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Huh.
let's see. Can you hear now, Jay? Nope. She's her thing is frozen. I don't know. It's acting weird. But so in my real life, we would have all got back together again for my 40th birthday. And
you hear how she says it. Her 40th birthday.
For my 40th birthday.
Her 40th birthday.
For my 40th birthday. However, well, don't do that. You already know how I am. At least I'm not glittering the whole city like I did on my 30th. Okay, I know every restaurant that I went to was like, if she doesn't put that glitter away,
That's
I glittered.
hilarious.
I glittered everything. I was a restaurant's worst nightmare, but that's okay. But what I was gonna say is that I wanted to have you guys here. That was such a fun time. Even though Teresa, Stan, and I made your dish, channeled every moment of that scallop. Was yours scallop? Yeah, hers was scallop dish.
Hey, Jay.
Hi, Therese. How are you? Hi, Christy. Hi,
Hi.
Cassandra.
Oh, you can hear us. Okay, okay.
Hey,
Hi.
Jay.
Did we lose Sid completely? I think we lost her.
I think we lost Sam. That's all right. We'll bring her back on when it comes in.
No, we. Oh, okay. Oh, Sydney says this. It might come back. They're saying.
I see Sydney coming up.
Sandra.
Oh, there's mom. How many can we have? Oh, there we go. Hey, mom.
Sydney.
Hey.
Hi,
What?
Mama.
This is so good.
You know, this
Happy
family
birthday.
virtual birthday.
Hi.
Mama Jay.
Hey, Tanya. So, you guys, so Tanya and I did we did Top Chef Just Desserts together. Hi, beautiful woman. How
Hey,
are you?
girl. I'm good. I'm making dinner for the baby, so I apologize.
Awesome. Thank you for
Happy
coming on
almost
the show.
birthday.
Thank you.
Wait, is it someone else's birthday too?
Yes, it's Shanita's birthday also.
Happy
Birthday.
birthday.
There we go.
You?
Hey.
Wait, I'm trying to get Sydney in here.
Oh,
You
hey,
there?
Belle. Wow, we got full screen. This is the first time having
Hey,
such a
guys.
full screen.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Sid.
I gotta put you down.
No one just turn the lights out on me, guys.
Oh, you guys hear the babies in the background, right?
I love
Right.
you guys so much. Happy birthday. Thanks for inspiring me.
Oh, mercy.
I know, right? Everyone's talking. This is fun.
Hey, guys.
There we go.
Well, I'll talk to y'all soon. Blessings. Before they
All
get
right,
to
love you, honey.
me.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Thank you. We got Josie twice. All right, there's mom.
There.
Love you guys.
How is everyone?
Who's that right there?
I just want to say hi. How is everybody?
Glad to see everybody.
Hi,
Aw.
baby.
There we go.
Oh my goodness, they're so big.
I know. They're like
Oh,
Bye.
That's crazy.
Enjoy.
This
leaps
is,
and bounds. Your mom says.
Bye, Mom.
there we go.
All right, that was fun. We had a little
Okay.
little birthday.
It's a lot.
It's a lot, but that's how it is. Life is just a lot. So
It is.
anyway, in a perfect world, we would have all gotten together and we did another amazing dinner, another amazing time for our birthday. But you know,
No. The next birthday when COVID is done, no working, no cooking, just buy some beach
Tequila.
tequila, margaritas, or whatever, and rum punch, swimsuits, jacuzzis, whatever. You know, yeah.
I like
Yes.
that.
Yes.
massages. I was gonna say, never mind, because what I wanted to be on my birthday was with somebody's son on somebody's beach, and somebody's son could not have come with me, but I guess I'll have to wait till next year for that.
Or
Yes.
something.
I hear you.
Something. No, I know you didn't. No judgment from you, ma'am.
No, Christy.
I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. You.
Oh no. Oh yeah, no, judgments. No judgments. I think what I've learned this year is that it can take the time it takes.
Yep.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna rush any of it. And I'm gonna take the time. And if the time speeds up, I'm gonna roll with that too. But my goodness, just I feel like when I was younger, I was like, okay, Lord, just do a quick work.
It
Hmm.
don't work
Like,
that way.
no, ma'am. That made it
Nah,
longer.
nothing quick.
It's like sending your boyfriend a long text message and he puts the phone in his pocket after he read it. That's exactly what that prayer is like. Like the
There you
Lord's
go.
like,
Hmm.
Yeah. So
I'll
no,
get
no.
back to you on that. So I don't know. I
I'm
think
glad.
that it's different being 40 though. I don't know why. 30 was really fun, but 40, I don't know if I feel why I feel so serious.
Shanita, you and I
40
are
will teach
40.
you
Feel so
something,
what?
sweetie.
You said what, saying?
40 will definitely teach you something, for sure.
Maybe that's what it is. I feel, and I don't know, like now I think that I've always been in a space where I like felt like I needed to prove. And now that 40 is here, I'm just like, fuck it.
I'm the
At
same way,
40, you don't
Shanita.
have to prove a god doggone thing.
Right,
And I
right.
You
feel
just
that
know
like
that you
I'll
did
say one thing
something.
though. It depends on what between that 40 and 50. There's gonna be this. You know what I mean? I think
I've already had
more like this.
I've already had that.
No, baby, life don't stop.
I know, but I'm like, do I have
It
to
just goes
Like
like
what y'all need to do is have mom stay on this line so she can tell you about this
that
60.
part. Yeah.
Listen, this is what I'm talking about. Look, I talk to these 60 and 80-year-old women. I'm like, I ain't got nothing to say.
my mom will be 72 this year.
That's
And
oh
man,
wow.
she's the most she's like this. Nothing. I called her crying. I was like, ah. And she was like, oh, okay. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be and I'm learning that. You know, I'm still learning that.
I'm trying to teach her
Each
that.
one,
Yeah,
you
but
know.
I just don't know if I'm ever gonna let go of being so controlling. I just don't think that that's in my life. Like I don't know how I'm gonna get out of that. I have to manage like every single moment of every single
She's a
thing.
Leo.
Well, you are too. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm just telling you.
She the same way.
Like
I'm
I feel
still
if
working on that.
I don't
You
know
know,
if I'm gonna get to that space. Like if I don't have, I am so not that. Like these guys are like, I just want you to be a ride or die chick. I'm like, no, I need to know where we're going. What do I need to pack? What time are we gonna leave? What car are we gonna take? Where are we gonna go? Do I need an emergency contact? Do I need easy? Do I need like what?
Grapefruit. You have to cut it open like an orange.
Now, see, that's when you can take the lesson from the Christie book. Now, y'all know, I showed up in the Bahamas. I was telling
Do you
somebody
want to
about
say
that the
happy
other
birthday?
day. I showed up. Oh,
Can you say happy birthday? You're gonna run away?
I showed up in the Bahamas. I didn't transfer no phone service. I didn't have no phone number. I didn't
Nothing.
know. I had nothing. But the thing
You want me to cut
is
it open?
that as soon as you realize that you're not in control of anything anyway, then you can really truly just rest and relax in the spirit. Because I'm serious. I got to the airport, I got off the plane, and I was like, where am I going?
You
Where
know
am I
what?
going?
The idea of that is so stressful.
Girl, I got to Vietnam. I literally
you guys,
I had contacted
Cassandra,
my
you know what
girlfriend.
Cassandra just said? She said, "You are enough," and that is what she was trying to say: is you're enough. And she's telling the truth. She's telling the truth.
Yeah, you gotta rest, trust, and let go. I trust, I believe, I let go. That's one of my mantras. Gotta
Right.
do it.
All right, Teresa,
Um,
your wheels are spinning.
no, I was thinking a lot about because you talked about 40. And my little sister just turned 27, and then like I'll be 40 in February.
Girl,
There's
when
some
I
I think
turned
about
27, I had a full out breakdown.
yeah, yeah.
Down.
I,
Like I was like, I ain't shit. I haven't done shit. I don't know shit. I don't have shit. There's still world hunger. There's still cancer. Like, what am I doing with my life? That is exactly how I felt at 27. It was a shit show.
I don't know. I guess I'm at the place kind of Chrissy is, where it's kind. I feel like there's a sort of grace that we extend to everybody else. All right, like we treat people and we offer people, extend them all kinds of grace in terms of being in flux, in terms of like figuring things out. And when it comes to ourselves, it feels like we are so this standard of grace is just forfeited, and I don't get it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Chris thing about being like just kind of letting go. I'm kind of there, but it's more that I kind of recognize that like you're it, right? Like y'all been talking a lot about many topics, and my main thought was about where you look for peace.
Yeah,
Sometimes people look for it in relationships. You think about your professional life. And I compartmentalize really beautifully, right? Like there are things in my professional life that I endure and like accept as normal. This last couple months, I didn't realize how inhumane my schedule was.
it
It didn't occur to me that's like it because you get into this rhythm. But I don't know, for so long I completely like segmented out a real personal like not in this kind of like trite self care like just sort of theoretical like just taking care of myself and my personal life, my spiritual life. Not I neglected it altogether. I think when Chrissy is talking about is more what I mean. Like I mean the thing about letting go in terms of like if you're not okay, if you're not really okay. I'm not talking about your professional life because we don't. That's gonna be okay. It's gonna work itself out. It's gonna be what's gonna be. But if you're not okay, none of that matters.
no, you're right. It doesn't matter, but it's still. I think that I've been in this space where it's just everything. I've sacrificed everything for work. I mean, my friends, when I had like a physical four-wall building, I'd be like, y'all know where I'm at? Y'all want me to leave from here to go hang out with y'all? No, come here. I ain't leaving. If you want to see me and you love me, that was my like whole life philosophy. And now I'm not in that space anymore. I don't want to work like that. I don't. I'm still working on being controlling, but I definitely don't want to work like that.
You evolve, baby. You're
Yeah,
growing. You're growing.
yeah,
That's what life is about.
Yeah.
You just continue to grow and you continue to learn and move forward. I've bumped my head so much this year that I would have thought at 40 I would not never have thought that I would be going through what I'm going through. But I'm sitting here smiling with you guys. I'm happy. I get to see my family. I get to, you guys are my family. And it helps me continue to wake up every day. And I get down on my knees and pray. And I say, thank you, Lord, for letting me see. But that's not weird. But how's that? Better? A little
yeah.
better?
Something's giving us some weird feedback.
Some echo.
Okay. My
That's
what I'm
better.
trying to say, exactly what Cassandra has said, you are enough. Exactly what my mom told me today, that it's going to be okay. Um, and you be good to yourself and have patience. That is what I've learned this week. Be good to yourself, have patience, be able to communicate properly, and be patient with yourself. Not with any, I'm not saying you can't be patient with anyone else, but be more patient with yourself.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't. Yeah, but back to what Teresa said. I don't extend myself grace for sure. Patience is not one of my virtues, and I literally stopped praying for that because every time I would have another child,
Trials and
I would,
tribulations come when you ask for that.
yeah, I'm like, why do I? So no more praying for patience. I just accepted that sometimes I'm just not a very patient person. So I don't pray for it anymore. So like, no, I'm not asking.
I've accepted that about myself. That's not my strong suit, and it's not going to be it. So I'm accepted and move on.
There are definitely tricks to this prayer life.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
and I'm
I
learning
feel
to be more
like
specific and
the
more
biggest prayer I have. I think Shanita has to talk about this. Thank you.
What'd you talk
Thank
about?
you. I could just the prayer of gratitude. Like I rarely lately I've been kind of having a little bit more discussion, but I really try to like funnel it way. Like I'll say, well, I'd like to talk about or ask for this particular space, and then thank you, and then
Thank you.
like for me, like when I'm speaking to the ancestors, really digging in to that space has been a bigger deal. big deal for me because they just been popping up in so many different kinds of ways. And I have a lot of memorabilia, archival things from my grandmother, dad, and mother. And
Yeah.
so, like, it's been really wonderful to see how they come through and really speak to me. And I think that a lot of times that's some of this good stuff that we're missing because we're so busy talking and asking that we don't get a chance to listen. And I'm telling you,
Mm.
man, it's very, very interesting. And the little subtle things that you can hear, and you're like, oh, and it doesn't have to be the answer to anything because we don't need no answers, especially you, Shanita. You don't need no answer because you ain't gonna listen to the answer anyway. So it's like
I
just
mean, I
hearing
might
these
take it
little.
into consideration.
But Shanita, that's like what I was hearing you say, and what I guess I was like,
But I
not
just
for.
think that we all, like, no matter what, like, we all can sit back and take this lesson about just listening because, especially right now,
Yeah.
like, really, it's been very interesting. I don't know where you guys is at on the phase chart of things, but here we never really got out of phase one. Our governors
We're headed
like,
back. We're headed back.
we're in a modified phase one, where they had just started to allow seating in restaurants, and then he took it back on Monday. So we
Yeah,
didn't
we're
even
headed
get
back.
that far. Yeah, we didn't even get that far. And so when with all of that, it's like, okay, especially with what we're doing right now, it's like, well, what are you gonna do? And you can keep asking questions all day long, but at the end of it, you got to listen to the answers. And so that's been a big, big
Yeah.
plus for me
What were you gonna say,
right now.
Tracy?
Oh no, just because I sometimes I don't know. I hear you say like you're not patient. You like all these things that I mean. You have such facility, and you are learning like what doesn't serve you and Xing out those things. And you work. I mean, you talk about your therapy. Like you, I just feel like you need to just be a little gentle with yourself because it feels like you are not giving yourself credit for the fact that you are sort of listening to what isn't serving you. But also like to Chrissy's point, it just feels like I don't know. I've all the lessons I've learned this last 2 years, especially, it's been like the things I thought I wanted in terms of the way I was constructing my life weren't even like my ambitions weren't even big enough. Like the things I really should have been thinking about, should have want like so almost like letting go of this notion of having everything have to look a certain way. Just like essentially just working on myself and being prepared for opportunities when they come, but more trusting it. Like you don't even know what's in store. If you we're limited by like your imagination. Like there's
That's
so
the
much
part.
it
I'm
could
like,
be so much doper.
I have to give up not wanting to know. And I speak to what Christy said. Until like in the last 3 years, I've lost my grandfather, my grandmother, and my dad. And I don't think that I really realized the whole part of like ancestors until all three of those people were not here. And I don't know. It's like sometimes I'll be like driving. This is so weird. I was like driving down Troost coming up to like where the cemetery was where my grandparents were both buried, and like a song came on that my grandmother used to love like at church, and I was like, oh my god, this is the weirdest thing ever. And like my dad and I used to talk like early in the morning, so I'm still like an early riser, early mover, and I'm up and about and kind of out, and I would always get like a little message or something from him like early in the morning. Still, we were like 6 o'clock in the morning talkers. And then just like my grandma too, she's always like, I feel like that she wasn't well before because it was like my grandfather, my dad, my grandmother, but I felt like she kind of held on a little bit longer because she wanted us to be okay, knowing that my dad being gone was just so like. But like, yeah, I didn't take time, and this time has like really forced me to like take time. Because always, all the way through my career, I thought that I could work things away. I don't know if you guys ever did that. Like I could just work it away. I could work it away. If I'm not happy, if I don't like this relationship, I can work it away. Like,
Why do we do that to ourselves?
I don't know, but I'm so good at like working it away. Instead of me like having the difficult conversation with the individual, I literally would just make my schedule so ridiculous that they would be like, "You don't have
You know why? I
yeah.
know. I think I know why.
Why?"
Okay, look at how hard we. First of all, look at how hard we train to do this work. Look at how
Yeah.
much we invest in being proficient. Right? You spend the first 10 years of your work just everything is tunnel vision. Everything is focused on achievement. This work is this is one of the only industries where you what you did yesterday doesn't matter. You show up every day. You are tested every single day in terms of your facility, in terms of you have very measurable. Everything is. I feel the joyful parts of this work for me are testing myself. It's sort of every day. You know what I mean? Like every for me catering every event. You guys like every service. It is this is the one place where you know where you stand every day. It is measured. It is as tumultuous as it is, all those things. This is the one place where you know if you show up fully every day, there's a measurable way to judge where you are. The rest of the world isn't like that. And
No.
it's real easy to put all that the effort and facility into that part. But the rest of this thing, you can't.
I
Mm.
think I
I
never
think,
thought of it from that perspective though.
I think for me, um, work was the most consistent thing in my entire life. So it was so easy to say, "Oh, it ain't working right at home." Because everything is, I got control of what is at work. I can control that. I may not be able to control what's at my house. So I'm happy to get in my car, work those 15-hour days, go home, I cook, clean, do whatever. I can control that little part, but I couldn't control whatever relationship was going on. But I could control my work ethic, my being the executive pastry chef or whatever. It was mine, you know. So that was the most consistent thing. Now, and I'm looking back and I'm like, wow. And I knew this for the last 20 years. The most consistent thing in my entire life has been me being a pastry chef and loving what I can do, and being able to feed people and make them happy. May not be able to make that person that's in my life happy, but I can make the people that are eating my food happy, and that was a good feeling, and that consoled me for a long time. Now, I just want to make me happy.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I would.
It's also an industry that doesn't really allow for you to show weakness
Yep.
or to be. Yeah, it doesn't allow you to show weakness. You have to be strong all of the time. And so that I think that also carries over into your personal life. And you're not allowed to take time off for things that are important to you.
Right.
So I mean, I can't tell you how many weddings and funerals and birthday parties and reunions. And I mean, I'm sure all of you can relate to that, not being able to put your private life, that work-life balance does not exist for us. So I think that's a big piece of not, how can you possibly really understand how to balance that private life if you are told every day and it's just assumed every day and expected every day that you don't take any of that stuff with you when you're at work. You focus, you do a really good job, you hold yourself to a really high standard, and the expectations are really high, and they don't care about what's going on at home. And so you're being able to compartmentalize in that way isn't actually a healthy thing to ask of human beings, and yet that's the expectation. So, as much as I love the industry and have been in it for 30 years, 30 plus years, that we have to be real about what
I
it
think
has
and I think
to us.
what got me there is I was an apprentice and my son came on and he was a very sick child. He had allergies of all things. I have two children who have food related issues, which is, to me, is like the worst thing to like grapple with. Like you can feed the whole world, but you can't feed two of your kids. My two bookends, my oldest and my youngest, food related issues. So as an apprentice, I was one time he was in the hospital and I needed to go, and they were like, "You can't find somebody else to do it." And I was like, "Oh shoot, okay, dang, all right." I got to reevaluate how I present this because me needing to leave or me needing to tend to my child could be detrimental to my career. I never imagined that would be like a legitimate choice.
Yeah,
So
I'm sorry that you had to deal with that because I don't think there's enough apology happening from the, our industry is falling apart. But there's a reckoning that's going to need to happen because it's not fair to have asked this of all of us to sacrifice so much, to sacrifice the care of your children, as if that's an unreasonable thing for you to have asked.
right, yeah.
Hi, Colleen.
Hi, happy birthday,
Welcome. How
love.
are you?
Just checking
Good to
in.
see you.
Good to see you too. I've been thinking about you a lot. But I'm good. I'm relatively good.
Good.
It's been a challenging couple of months, but
You've
this
been
is
very
like the other
busy.
side.
Still in the same. You've been very, very busy.
I've been very, very busy. I lost a lot of people. I got it too. Like it was not, it was a very, you know, um, it was, and then of course there's just been a lot going on at work, and then obviously the Black food folks. So
So, people, if
it's
you
been
don't
like
know who
it's been a roller coaster of
Colleen
emotions.
is with James Weir. She also, Colleen, can you give a little bit of all the extra activities that you have going on besides James Weir? Did you hear me?
Sorry,
Uh-oh. I don't
oh,
think
we
you
lost her
can
for a sec.
I have an audio problem.
hear me.
Okay, we'll bring her back in just a
Yeah.
second. Well, I appreciate all the advice because I feel like this year is the year to and I'm good. The introvert in me is good with being in the house. I've been chilling. But then there's these little moments that are like, oh, I want to get out. I want to go do something. But then the Leo in me is like, yeah, but do I really want to do something? Do I really want to
She
leave
has some
my house?
cancer in her too.
You said what?
You have some cancer in you because that's how cancers feel. Do we really want to leave the house?
Am I really leaving? No, I'm probably not leaving. I don't even know why I said I was leaving. I'm the quintessential friend who's like, yeah, girl, let me get in the shower and I'm on my way, knowing good and well I am not leaving this house. Let me change my clothes. I'm leaving. I ain't coming.
And Shanita, you said advice. I don't have anything like advice. I mean, I just mean that I'm here. I like something about when I feel like we all feel it, but I feel like when I hear other women talk about, I don't know. We did this thing yesterday. I was talking with Vivian Howard, and she was talking about
That
her.
was amazing,
How,
by the way.
it
We
was
did it
fun. But she was talking. I really admire her because she talked a lot about sort of showing up just kind of as you are, and not really sort of, I guess, not really kind of giving a damn what other people think. Like you kind of have to satisfy yourself first. And I kind of appreciate that because it seems sometimes I don't know, just that thing I said about grace. I just mean that I was listening to you when you first got on. I felt just so much just give yourself credit. 'Cause you're so dope, and I don't want you to, I don't know, to feel like that being in flux is, we all in flux, right? Like we all need
Yeah.
some to just give ourselves a break sometimes.
I always feel like I just have to have it all figured out. And that's something that I'm constantly working myself out of. I just have to know the end game. You can't even see the wall. I'm the queen of lists and look, another.
Yeah, but does it serve you? Honestly,
I don't know. If it gives me comfort, maybe. Shit.
Okay. If it serves you, cool. But if it's not really serving you,
What'd you say,
I mean, I write this all the time. It helps me just stay organized and focus and make sure that I don't miss anything. But if I don't finish that list, it's not gonna kill me. I've
It's
reached.
your fault. It's your fault. You're the one who wouldn't let me go home until I got my list done.
Since you were 16. It is what it is. But that's the pastry chef in me. I have to have a list. So
I couldn't leave
the
work
same
hours
thing,
until
we're
I got
all
my list
chefs.
done. It's
And
her
we all like to be in control of something.
that's
You
fair.
have to realize that at the same time, regardless if you're 40, regardless if you're 28, regardless if you're 30, regardless if you're 15, just starting out. If you're a chef, you're going to find some way of controlling something. It doesn't matter at what age that you are. You're going to learn how to loosen up a bit, and then sometimes you're going to tighten up a bit. That's just life. And you're gonna have to go through that your entire journey.
I was just teasing you. It's not really your fault, but low key, she did not let me leave it. I'm not joking. She'd be like, "You leaving?" I'd be like, "No, I was just going to the bathroom."
Right. It's time to get back to work. That is it. That is the
She'd be like, "No,
I hear you.
No, that's not like when we went to the Bahamas, and I was like, "You're not gonna have me down here working the whole time."
Listen, okay, both
Y'all know
times I
Erica
went
is
to
a
the Bahamas,
pistol.
why did I
Yeah.
come back with a cold? People are like, "How do you go to the Bahamas to come back with a cold?" I was like, "Because I never left the cold route." I was
Yeah, remember she wouldn't let us leave. She wouldn't let us go to the beach.
As you said before, most of my vacations was work vacations. You know, that's how I got to travel. That's how I
Right.
got to see things, except for Paris. At my 45th birthday, I took myself to Paris with Chef Nikita. And we went and we had 10 days of the most beautiful 10 days of my birthday.
Yeah,
You know?
we need that kind of vacation with you because we ain't had that. And we need that because I'm just gonna tell you, I was like, I had to break down. I was like, I didn't come all the way here from Seattle not to get no beach.
Whatever.
I've still
You
not
came
been
to
to
a
a
summit.
premium
That
beach.
wasn't a vacation. You came to a minority chef summit. Whatever. You were there to help me with those kids and 14 chefs
That
that
was
we
her
had.
vacation.
And they're so and I just want to say it's so wonderful to just see all the kids because they're cooking, they're baking, they're getting married, they're having babies. It's just so beautiful. I'm so grateful for that
Yep.
experience.
And they so it feels like it was yesterday. It almost feels like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
With that, you know, and then boom, they're married. Two pregnant.
Mhm.
All of them have their own private businesses. One is blowing up with her sushi. The other one has like
Wow.
a baking company. It's just amazing,
It
you
is.
know. So it was all that crying, sweat, tears, or whatever in the
All
Bahamas
worth it.
for those 5 days was worth it.
Oh, for
Well, I
sure.
didn't make it to the summit because I was pregnant, and they were like, "No, you can't travel." I was like, "What do you mean I can't travel?" They're like, "Ma'am, no, you cannot get on a plane." However, the 2 times that I went between and after, they were like, "How do you know?" I was like, "Y'all, these people about to get fired." I was like, "This one ain't gonna make it. That one ain't gonna make it. That one ain't gonna make it." And between trips, they were gone. I was like, "They ain't working hard enough. They are not working hard enough."
I have to. Stan can tell you our story better than I can. When we met, we were both women like pit bulls, and now we're like she's my sister. You know what I mean? Stan, can you tell that story? Because it was crazy.
So when I first met Erica, she demanded that she was like, who's doing this party with me? She came down to the main kitchen, and I go,
We were in the
I'm doing the
Peabody
party
Hotel
with
in
you.
Memphis.
Hmm.
Peabody
Yeah,
Hotel in
we were
Memphis.
at the Peabody. She, of course, was in pastry, and I was in the main kitchen. And I was happened to be doing the party with her. And she came downstairs bossing everybody around. And she was like, who's doing this party? I need my food out now. And I looked, I go, I'm doing the party. And you'll get your food when I put the food out. You just do the pastry. And she was like, okay, who is that? And ever since then,
We've been
we've
tight.
been sisters.
And that was right after I left you, Shanita, and
No,
they
I was
got
supposed to come. I was supposed to come. And then I
Yep,
decided to get married.
yep, yep.
How many
Hindsight.
years ago was that?
I was 28. I was 28 years
I,
old. So
how was I, like 20?
51. Yeah.
No, I was what,
That's more than that. Y'all know
21?
I can count. How much many years is that?
It was a long time ago because after
A long time ago.
I can get you through this.
But guess what? Right now, if she called me and said, hey, Sam, I need you, she knows that I'm going to be right there.
Yo,
Don't worry.
all of us, we all coming.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I mean, we might talk
Every
bad
last
about
one of you are beasts. That's most amazing part. The world has no idea how much talent is on this screen right now. I almost got. I have tears in my eyes. But it is. Y'all know I'm a big baby. But every last one of you are so very very talented. I feel so much. I feel so blessed to have each one of you in my life. To be able to say, "Hey, guess what? Guess where we gotta go?" You know. Um, I think I was talking to my mom. Well, if Sydney was on here, she would be really really fussing because she says, um, and I'm not tooting my horn or anything. By starting Culinary Wonders, it opened a lot of doors for a lot of chefs.
yeah.
I may not be recognized for that, but in my heart, I know every step that I took was worth it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely.
you know,
And
because of
by
my
the time you got back on Top Chef Just Pastry, we had lost touch for like a couple of years. And literally, you guys, that the TV was on, and I heard that voice, and I was like, "What?" And then from there, I was like, "We're never losing contact like that ever again." And that's what caught me. That I was in the middle of that. Remember, I said I was having that quarter life crisis where I wasn't doing nothing but lounging around in my pajamas for literally 7 months. My dad was like, "Do you think it's a good idea for the kids to see you in your pajamas when you drop them off and when you pick them up from school? Should you maybe get dressed during the day? I don't know." But that's what like snapped me out of it. I was like, "Wait, I have a career. What am I doing? Like, I'm just like feeling sorry. I'm not supposed to cure world hunger. That's not what chefs do. What am I thinking? Like, why would I even put that on my plate?" So yeah, she's helped a lot of people. A
Yep.
lot.
No doubt.
Like I remember being in my mid-20s and I legitimately Googled, like it was before Facebook, all of this. And I was like, I legit Googled like, black chefs. Who can I remember finding that Ebony article with you and Matt and a bunch of other people. And I remember being I was like I had just moved back to New York and was just kind of thinking about what my website was gonna be like. And I remember emailing you just a cold email, just like basically like, I think this is wonderful. What is it? Like, just, not even advice, just like, I appreciate what you're doing. Let me know more. And it was just, I remember coming down to Jacksonville and meeting you, having that breakfast. We were in like some hotel. I don't remember what hotel it was, but yeah, breakfast that morning, and it just was immediate kinship. And Culinary Wonders was just this, you perfectly modeled what community should look like. It
Mm-hmm.
wasn't bombastic. It wasn't about egos. It was legitimately just, I want to look you in the eye. I want to appreciate what you do. And I want to know that I know you for real. And when I can call you on the phone for resources or get advice, it was so simple, but it was so, I don't know if I've ever told you, but I thank you because that was such a weird, odd time in my own life, my own career. There was so many things that I was getting ready to do. And you one of the first, especially being a black woman, that I saw who just, you had such a sense of self and such a clarity of mission. I don't know, it was transformational.
For sure. For
Awesome. Cheers. That was beautifully spoken, Therese.
thank
yes,
you,
yes.
thank you,
And
sis.
it's
I
the
appreciate
honest
that.
to God truth. I felt that at like
Yeah.
8.
She, so no, you guys really, Shanita is like, and I say this, she's my baby. She was my first culinary baby, like instantly.
We were in the Lake of the Ozarks, you guys.
We were the
Oh,
only two black folks right there in the kitchen, you know.
In the whole property, the Lake of
Yeah,
the Ozarks. It was us.
yeah. But when I say like she would tug at me on purpose, but it made me better. It made me better. You
Because
know,
I have a contrary personality. Let's just say that.
uh,
And,
but she was like, "I'm a genius, don't you know?" And I was just like,
and
"You
she
might
used to try to
need
make
to
me
bring your
cry. So
genius
we
self
had
over
that
to the
like,
pastry table." You know, and it was more like that, but it was like it was so it gave me purpose
Yeah.
to continue to move on. And then when I left, I boo-hoo cried when I left the Lake Ozarks,
It was
um,
horrible.
to move on to go to the Peabody. And walking into the Peabody, I was so intimidated, but I couldn't show it. And saying, how many did I have on my floor? I had 17, 18 people on my floor.
Yeah,
And I
that's
was
a
coming
lot.
in as the pastry chef supervisor. Not They didn't hire me as the assistant. They didn't hire me as the executive chef. Those two were already there. And when it was time for me to start my job, they quit. And
They
I
She
came
did.
called.
in.
She called me. She was like, "They quit, and I need you here." And I was like, "But I want to get married." She
And I
was
was like,
like,
what?
"Get married. Get in your car and get here."
I
Oh
heard Shanita's story.
That's what she said. She was like,
my God.
"Let's get married. Get in your car and get here."
Yeah. Yeah. But
So,
she went and got married and had beautiful babies. I kept going, but she's the one who gave me continue to move on with that purpose. Also, I had my mama saying, you better straighten up and get going." Because
Okay,
again, you
Sam
guys
was
know
gonna
my
say.
mom.
Sam,
Huh?
what was Sam gonna say?
I, I was just saying, I have a story about you as well, Shanita. So, Therese, we had to execute your meal for for the dinners, right? And so I did something. And Shanita just looked at me. You're cold, for real. She's like, oh, so you're a genius like me. And so she started calling me genius. So Shanita, because we have to figure out a way to execute all of those meals. But I'm kind of a quiet storm. I really don't. I just like to get in there and do it. I
Yes.
don't really make a whole lot of smoke, but when I finish, that's my creation and that's it.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
My face needs deliverance, and I'm really working on that because it tells a whole lot of things that I don't want to tell. My face tells all my business all the time. I cannot I can't keep it together. It tells all my business.
I do the same thing though. But you two are amazing, and I just want you all to have a happy birthday and to know that you are enough. And as women, we need to stop trying to be, oh, am I strong enough? Because the more stronger you think you have to be, you take on all of these obstacles, all of these things, and we don't have to.
Yeah.
Just let it go and trust the process.
Yep. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. Aw,
Okay, are we
I
gonna
love
sing
you
happy
guys.
birthday?
love you
Yeah, should
too.
we sing? I mean,
Oh my God, it's over. Hey, Sammy, can I have my cake?
I have my cupcake.
Aw, you got a pretty little cupcake.
So good.
Hold on, Sam's bringing my little cake that he decorated.
I love
I
it.
was
I
Ladies,
love
thank
it.
you so, so much from the bottom of my heart. And
when this is over, we're all getting together on a beach.
yeah,
that's
And I don't have to have somebody's son. You ladies are all enough. I'm gonna have enough fun with you all.
Good.
he can
We
You
do
can
waiting
have
for
that
you
too,
after you
Shanita.
finish hanging out with us. How about that?
Okay, that part that works good for me too.
There you go.
with sparkles.
Oh
Wow.
wow!
Come on, show.
I'm not lighting mine.
Birthday
Okay,
to
this
ya.
is for me and you.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy
happy
birthday. Happy birthday to
Birthday
ya.
to
birthday
ya.
to you.
Happy birthday
Happy
to ya.
birthday to
Happy
you. Happy
birthday.
Woo!
birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
Thank you, ladies.
I love you guys all.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
Love you.
So much.
Love you all.
Love you
Keeping
You
us
guys don't
cheered
hang
up.
up. When it's time, when we end the broadcast, don't hang up.
Okay.
We
I
love
love
you.
you guys.
Thank you, everyone, for viewing and checking in with us and sharing our birthday with us. Even though our birthday is Saturday. Can everyone please, if you're watching, if you go to my page, my only birthday wish is if you could donate to sickle cell anemia charity. That would touch my heart. It's very personal. The two little people that you saw on the screen with my mom, that is part of that. There's a reason why it's so close to me. So I really, really, really hope that you can just donate $1, even $1, $5, whatever, and that would be a great birthday gift to me for
And
them.
I will launch mine, but I started a nonprofit in honor of my dad. And so I will put the link on there if you guys will go to our website and donate, volunteer, do whatever. I think 2020 is a good year for me, even though I feel like, but I still think it's a good year. So, and I appreciate all you guys being here and keeping
Every
me
year is a good year when you're alive.
That's right.
Absolutely.
that part.
Right.
And keeping me in balance. I appreciate that.
Amen.
I keep
Yeah.
calling y'all when I want to be crazy.
So we're ending this broadcast.
We love
And
you
we
guys,
just
and we will
send
see you
love.
next
Thank
week.
you so much. Y'all
Farm.
hang on. And goodbye. There we go.